Hello everybody, it's Dragana from Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a flip through video of a journal for so long, and I have to admit this journal took me a really while to put together. These days I'm very busy recording tutorials, and it takes a lot of prep time and everything, so I don't have as much time to create journals anymore. And just before I start with the flip through, I just want to thank everyone who supported me in the past. I've done quite a few custom ordered journals, but unfortunately I'm not able to fulfill custom orders anymore. It's just the way it is at the moment with all my other responsibilities and things that I have to do. I just don't have time to do custom order journals, but I managed to complete this one, would you believe, in 2.5 months, because the cover for this journal, I've released that video at around the end of April, so it took me all this time to put it together. And I loved it because I worked on it for a while and I put it aside, do something else, and the other day I just felt like I have to do it. There's only a few finishing touches that had to be done, and I've done it, and I really love it. It's kind of one of my favorites so far. I can't explain. If you followed my channel for a while, you know I love sewing, and this one is there's a lot of sewing on the cover. It's actual fabric collage on the cover. So if you haven't seen the video where I make this cover, I will link it down below and you're welcome to check it out. Okay, so let's start. Look at this chunky monkey. The cover is constructed a little bit different than usual. In fact, when you open this up, I'll show you in a second, there's no defined spine, so you can actually make it bigger or smaller, and I think it works perfect. I really love it. It's semi-hard, or I don't know, semi-soft cover. I don't know how to explain, but it's just really easy to work with. And as usual, I created a bag for it, which I'll put it in later. And I've done this envelope pouch. I also have a tutorial on how to make envelope pouches. And I'm going to put all the ephemera from this journal inside of this pouch, and it will be sent like that. I haven't done the closure like I tend to do sometimes, with the snippet roll, because this cover is already kind of busy and I felt that it would be too much. So I just opted for just a blue ribbon closure, and I love it. It's really nice. Okay, so here we go. I don't know how to show you the cover. I'll try like this. See, that is my fabric collage and I am in love with it. I really enjoyed making that one, and like I said, the video link to that tutorial is going to be in the description box below. We have a little dragonfly here. We have the word imagine. We have art, explore art actually. Here we have a butterfly and the word discover, some buttons, some flowers, and as you can see, blue, yellow, some creams and black. Okay, and on the inside it is just black fabric. Okay, just plain. And it has 3 signatures. I haven't counted the pages. I will do that before I put it in my Etsy shop, but we can start. I included some of the work, collages and bits and pieces that I've done in the last few months in my videos. Like here we have waxed paper, music sheet, then we have those collage strips. This is from that vintage lace collection kit. I think I used a lot of the vintage lace, French green, and the tea dyed. I think, yeah, that was it. This is the French green, and that's probably from the tea dyed. So, and here I've included some of the handmade papers. This one is actually just flower petals that I used in eco dyeing, and once I finished with eco dyeing, I blended these flower petals and added a little bit of napkins, and it turned out really interesting. I love it. And this is just a recycled paper, again with a few lilac tree petals. Okay, so I thought I'll put it there, and I'll probably leave these. I won't put them in the envelope, I'll leave them here. But this here, this is something that I will be doing a video of shortly. This is, believe it or not, packaging from silicone stamps, and I'm working on a video tutorial in which I will show you all the different ways you can use the packaging like this in your journals. I think it's going to be an interesting one, so that is coming probably soon, maybe next week or the week after. And as you can see, I created a tuck spot here and a tuck spot there. All right, now we have writing and journaling pages. I did not fill out the journal completely because you know, whoever ends up owning it, they might want to add their own personal touches. This is just to get someone started. You know, you get a journal, but you want to add to it. You don't want to just as it is. Oh, perhaps you do, I don't know. But anyway, so there's variety of papers like printables and also original papers. And I've done a lot of ephemera for it as well. This is from the tea-dyed vintage lace and the French cream vintage lace kit as well. These two bookmarks. I know one would have been enough, but I like them both there. And these tickets were done from my original eco prints that I stamped on and cut out. And I think they look good here. Oh, actually I said I was going to put it all in the envelope. I already forgotten. Let me just check if this fits. It does. Okay, so this will all go into that envelope, and I will leave the papers. Okay, so now more papers. This is junk mail envelope that I tea stained and opened up. Another handmade paper. This is printable from the eco dyed papers. Some old notebooks. Again, this is my original eco print that I printed black and white butterflies, and I thought to include this one. You know, they can be cut out or even used as a belly band like that, but I would cut them out, like fussy cut them or something. There's a little corner pocket here, and over here we have two pockets. This is a dictionary page, and this is from some science book, old science book. They are both in Bosnian, and this is my jelly print. I really love it, and I thought it created a really good contrast with this blue, greenish blue color. So it's an original, it's not a printable, this one here. Okay, more papers. Again, the other side of that signature. Now, this is a printable of my eco print, and I just love this one. The blue color came from the hibiscus flowers. All right, now here we have a belly band, another book page, and I created this one with some leftover pieces of paper, some lace, and these butterflies were also stamped on an eco print that I cut out, like fussy cut, and attached here. So I think that's just really cute. Works together on this page. I really love this digital kit. These two, actually, they're two separate ones. I love them both, and This is, I don't know if you've seen the video where I've done for botanical handmade paper, but I've done that one without the botanical bits, just the envelope, 2 layers of envelope glued together, and then I added a bit of Inca gold on top, and I really love the effect. So basically it is like rice paper almost. This is tea stained or coffee, can't really tell the difference. And here again we have that tuck spot, again made from the packaging of silicone stamp packaging, and these are my original prints. These were done in no cooking method. So some people have asked me if I know if they are color fast. I don't know, but I scanned them all in and hoping I will preserve them that way in case they change color. But I've been also giving away bits and pieces, so you know, I'd like to see people use them, and then hopefully they will report back to me and tell me if these prints fade. That way we will find out the truth eventually within 6 months or something, I suppose. And this is another eco print, but this was done in cooking method. And, you know, they can be used to make tags or journaling cards and things like that. Okay, this is the end of the first signature. And now we come to the middle signature. Again, this is from that digital kit. I absolutely love it. Just, I don't know, something about the green and blue combination with neutrals is just what attracts me at the moment. Okay, now here we have another pocket. This is also my original jelly print. I added a bit of lace here and there. And it's a very unusual color combination, this bluish green and orange. But for some reason it just works there. I love it. And here we have a little tag. Just put this aside a little bit. A little tag. And this is my lino cut print. It's a stamp that I made by myself, and I used it to print on this paper. I might even do a tutorial sometime about how to make your own stamps like that. I really love doing that. Okay, so I will put that one aside. Did I take the rest of them? Yeah, the papers can stay. Okay. And now this is tea stain, some old book pages. Not book pages, notebook pages. Printables and tea stain paper. And then here we have a double pocket. So there is this tag. It has a tuck spot here. I used a label that I folded in half to create the top bit, and then this can tuck underneath. And then here we have another book page. It's original. These are old books. Here we have a double pocket, again from that jelly print. That's a printable, and that's printable as well. And I love how this looks. Okay, and then here, what did I put here? These are African violets that I dried and laminated. It can be used to make specimen cards. And this is again one of those envelope pages that I colored using my jelly print, and one of my easy peasy flowers. So I will link those tutorials down at the description box below in case you'd like to see how these are made. Okay, and a full-size original eco print done with no cooking method and with flower petals. And I think these were roses, some peony roses and some other flower petals. I honestly can't remember exactly which ones, but just by the color and looking at them I can tell some of them. So that is the original. It's not printable. just one of a kind. Okay, and here we have another tag from that kit. Little pocket, and here is a little double envelope, policy envelope done from the full-size envelope that I folded in half. I cut that bit there, and I used my faux botanical papers to decorate this side, and then I used my printable on this side. I can't remember if I put anything in. I did. I put some of the, I think there's more in there. Yeah, I put some of my wax papers, just bits and pieces. It can be used to create tags and little bits and pieces. Did I put anything in here? Oh yeah, I did. I put a full sheet of this old vellum paper that was in one of the old photo albums. I think it's gorgeous. It's got that lovely pattern. I love it. And I like making flowers with it, or adding as a background paper to my tags, images, and things like that. Alright, so we come to the other side. There's the print. Here we have two more specimens. Oops. This is grape wine, and I don't know the name of this shrub, but it flowers beautiful yellow little flowers every spring, early in the spring. I love it. Okay. More old book pages. Look at that paper. It is so beautiful. Love the yellowing around. Okay, another tag. The word hope. And again, double pocket. That's a digital microprint, but the digital, not the original. And more pages to fill out. This is a tea stand. That's a printable. And I love this here. I made a little, like a glassine bag with the waxed paper that I use to clean up my brayer when I'm jelly printing, because it ended up with such lovely colors. I cut it out and I created these bags. And this again is my own stamp that I made with the lino cut, and I printed it on handmade paper. That's a flower that I dried and laminated, and it says the word radiate, and it's attached with a brad, so it can go like this. You can use it almost like you'd use a paper clip. I think I put something inside. Oh yes, that's right. I put some of the tabs from this kit, but I did not glue them. You know, whoever ends up owning this journal, I want them to be able to add tabs where they want them. You can also use them for the tags like this, or to mark the pages. So there you go. It's there, and it just clips there like that. But like I said, I will take it out. Keep forgetting. Sorry. Now here, I haven't done a tutorial on these envelopes. I have done a tutorial on the flowers, but these envelopes are also colored using jelly print, and I used some papers to line them up. So I end up, one envelope gives me 4 pockets, and I might even do a tutorial one day if you're interested to see. And this again is one of those tags with a pocket that I've done a tutorial on. This is my original jelly print. There's another little tag made from a jelly print, and this one as well. And I think it's really cute, so I included one of those, and a laminated bird feather. Okay, so as you can see, there's a pocket here, but there's also one in here. And the same on the other side, which you'll see in a moment. This is waxed paper. And here we have a double pocket again. Another one of my big tags with a pocket with a journaling card. And this is a tag from that digital kit, French Green Vintage Lace collection. That's this paper, I think it's not tea or coffee. It looks more like orange peel and something else, maybe tea. I don't know. It's got that different, a little bit different color than usual, and some splatter. Again, this is a printable of my eco print. I think it looks good, and I decided to include one of these. I've done these in my last video. I will also link it down below. It's got a pocket in here. It's got a little charm that I've done in one of the other videos, which I'll link down below. And I didn't want to glue it anywhere in the journal. I just decided to attach it actually to the page just with a paper clip so that it can be moved elsewhere if needed. Alright, now we have more of the papers that are not just dyed with natural dyes but also printables. And here, I don't know, this lovely bird and flower that came from some packaging. I'm not sure, it could be the soap, I'm not sure, but it had a little hole here, so I just decided to include one of my flowers made with that faux botanical paper, faux handmade botanical paper. This Chase Your Dreams comes again from the Summer Bloom digital kit from Line Dot Arrow and RachandBella Crafts. And this is a little envelope that I tea stained and then I glued on top of that envelope. And here I think I put something in here. Yeah, I put a little flower. It's made from my eco print that I stamped on, and this is also my eco print, and I used my die cuts on it. So this can be added somewhere as a decoration. I didn't want to glue it down, so I thought I will just put it inside, and I might leave it in there. I won't take it out. Again, I created this with two envelopes from the kit. There's the other side, yeah. I kind of opened them up and I glued this part from that other one here and the bottom part of this one to the other side. It's hard to explain, but it gave me like a page with a pocket. So this is just a writing paper. I might leave it in there. And just a little cluster which has a bit of black and white and blue, which kind of goes with this journal. And yeah, there is one of my faux botanical papers in here. Forgot that I put one in. Alright, now here we have a big tag from that kit, and I put a little pocket there as well. You can write on the back, and this is my certificate and coupon. Okay, and we have two pockets here, that one and that one. Now here again, as you can see, I used silicone stamp packaging to create this clear pocket, and I really love it. It looks really good on that eco dyed paper, fabric. And this is my original jelly print. Again, the colors worked so well in this journal. Okay, here's the pocket there, and this is just two of my herbal cards. Okay, another tag from the kit, and a little heart cut out from my original eco print. Hopefully it won't change the color, hopefully it won't fade away, but if it does, please let me know. Okay, so now we have that other side of the envelope. I've done a little charm here with the tag. It says happiness, and this butterfly is what I used for my specimen cards last year. And if you'd like to see how I actually make it double-sided, have a look at that video. I will link it down below, but there's also a free digital on my website where you can download that file and make those butterflies double-sided like that. Right, I'll put that aside. Here we have a belly band, the word liberate, and this again is one of those collage strips that I have a tutorial on. I decided to put that one there because it just looked so perfect with this envelope. Another one of my original eco prints. I put this one through the embossing folder and then I used ink on top. Papers. I just fussy cut this flower from the kit, and then I used this ruffle on this side, and I think it just looks perfect with this print. And here we have another African violet that I laminated and then I used my die cut. And this is again just a die cut shape, and I painted it in gold. I think it looks really cute there. Papers. Okay, we come here. This is like a flip out. It was supposed to be a tag, a big one like this from the kit, but I decided to just have it like that because it just looked so well with this page. That green and the gold. I don't know, it just looked really like it wanted to be there. And we have a double pocket here, and this one is a little flippy tag. I've seen a video from RachandBella Crafts not long ago about how to make these. I will link that video down below as well. Okay, now here at the back of that envelope pocket, this is one envelope, and I use some of the craft paper. So here again we have a butterfly specimen, a big one. Okay, and another piece of eco print. I will leave it inside. And this flower I drew myself. I want to show you something. I use these papers to dry flower petals, but I made a little boo-boo. When I picked them, they were still fresh. It was too early in the morning. I should have waited midday until they dried. So they were a little bit moist. So when I put them in the papers, they transferred the colors and the petals turned brown. So it didn't really work. And there's quite a few of them. And as you can see, in some areas I used a whole flower, whole rose flower, like here. And I just, felt really bad for destroying the flowers and the papers. But because they have that shape, I just had a play one day. I took my ink, just a second, this one, and just some black ink that you dip in. And I started drawing flowers, just imaginary flowers. And I really, really loved them. So I started cutting them out. And using them in my journals. I think they're really kind of interesting. And I love working with ink like that in the past. And it just reminded me how much I enjoyed that process. Okay, so here is the journal. I really love it. Now that I've taken everything out, you can see it all really sits well. I think it's a really beautiful journal. And like I said, it's been done a little bit different than the rest of them. It's got the fabric collage cover and lots of originals inside, not just printables. Alright, I'll put it in its bag. The bag is a little bit bigger, but that's alright. It's kind of blue and green. It's just perfect fabric for it. And I will pack the ephemera in this cute little envelope pouch. Hopefully it will fit. I put all the tags and ephemera inside, but I left the book pages because it's just a little bit too much in it. So I think this is going to be better like that. And the book pages can go in the journal or separate. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it gave you some ideas. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.